Greetings and salutations, my friends. This is I, Eric J. Chucky, joined as always by a cat. I don't know if the mic picked that up, but what timing? The boy is here, of course.
Hey!
Viewer.
We got cool music now.
Yeah. Hopefully all the audio levels are fine. We did a lot of testing. Should be. Should be okie.
I do shit.
Okie Von Dokie. So, in real life, time has passed since the last time we recorded.
Yeah, a little bit. Just like a day.
There's our good friend Mousy.
Mousy the Mouse. He's a channel mascot.
Yeah.
Normal mouse pointer icon.
So let's look at this roster here, because I actually looked up who some of these motherfuckers are.
Oh, that's good.
Triple is apparently a very popular manager. He's got a good beard and a shorn haircut. I think his gimmick is his very large nose, as I understand it.
I like how you went so far out of the way to make the exact same joke that everyone's been making about Paul Levesque since grade school. I mean, it's like you drove across town to drive back to the McDonald's that's right by your house.
Well, see, that's what everybody makes fun of. So, like, if I had sugar packaged up who Triple H was from the internet.
Oh no, I got it. It worked.
Okay. So, in terms of our bottom, our barrel here, this guy was cool until Mark Marrow dunked on him. I don't know about cool. He was okay.
Okay.
Rick Titan here, I'm pretty sure is Rick Bogner.
Okay.
Rick Bogner, best known as Fake Razor Ramon.
Good for him.
I don't think we need these guys.
We need jabronis.
We'll have Brawler and Ace Rios.
I mean, that's fair, and I do want to carve the roster up a little bit. We have too many wrestlers.
So, like, for example, tonight, we've got 6 segments to book.
That's 4 matches, 2 backstage segments.
We do not need to have 4 fucking jobbers on our roster unless we're trying to build one of them.
They're good to build other people.
Sure, if we were having, like, some squash matches and stuff.
Honestly, like, the thing is, you're right, we don't necessarily need anybody. But clearly, if they have their own, my thinking is clearly if they have their own little section of the game, like if they have their own little icon, there's a mechanical incentive to keep them around.
I don't know about a mechanical incentive, it's more classification. You are going to have a difficult time drawing with these wrestlers. If you've got a guy who comes in as a jabroni because their stats are so low or whatever, and you're trying to build them, for example, me with Renegade, this is information you need. They're not popular.
Okay, but there's not like a mechanical bonus to putting someone up against a jabroni.
No. Now, I mean, there are going to be times where, exactly as you say, we're going to want Vader to eat a guy, and that's the guy Vader should eat, probably. It's the best way to keep your higher card wrestlers happy while putting them over, not at the expense
occasionally
of a Stone
feed them a
Cold.
jabroni.
Yeah, but like we don't need a full roster of jabronis. In fact, our desire to book them will hurt us in the end.
Okay.
I don't mind keeping around a couple for exactly as you say, and especially if we call someone up to build them up. But
Then yeah, just carve off whoever you want then.
I mean, would you rather have?
I don't care.
Okay.
that whoever you want was me not giving a shit. I know there's some people who have like a lot of I don't know if nostalgia is the right term, but like a fondness for the Brooklyn Brawler / Knuckleball Schwartz or whatever else he was called.
You're right, we should repackage him as Knuckleball Schwartz.
I'm not one of those people. I don't care about that. I never have. Like, when he shows up, it's that guy. Not, it's that guy. Which is, I understand what most people are doing.
Sure. I have a small fondness for Brawler, but out of our jabronis, they're the two I'd rather keep than...
Yeah, works for me.
Fake Razor Ramon. And a guy who used to be cool until Mark Marrow shat on him.
This is from the guy who's been a Mark Marrow shell since we started.
And that's what I'm saying, though. But like the rest of the world is sitting around going, Mark Marrow, bleh. And yet Mark Marrow ruined this guy.
All right. So now the question becomes, because this is something best done right out of the gate before we do a single show. If that's not good TV, watch another YouTube series. But we should clear out our roster down to where we want it now.
Yeah, that's my plan right now. So, a lot of these people we don't know as well, I feel like are going to go, but for the sake of both entertainment and information and giving people a foundation and letting them know that we know. Although I will say, Jackal, I didn't realize, is Don Callis, who is very popular in AEW right now. Back in day, nobody liked Jackal, and that's what I knew. But you know what? I don't think I would have kept him even if he was Don Callis. So,
getting rid of the Jackal prevents me from making a Tired Family Guy joke whenever he shows up. So, like...
Wow, I'm really glad we did that.
Yeah.
Doug Furnace, one half of a decent tag team, as I recall, but it's not. We don't need Doug. I don't think we need Doug.
Okay.
He's just a Canada man.
Goodbye, Canada man. All right.
Glenn Kulka.
He's got a good name.
Man, I have already forgotten what I looked up about him.
He's 1-1, so...
Goodbye, Glenn. Brackus was a big German guy who came in to fight Vader, and that didn't go well.
Whoa, look who's Brackus gone.
He's a bodybuilder. He has a good career after being released. This is basically what happened in real life. So, Skull and 8-Ball are Ron and Don Harris. I've never been a fan of Ron and Don Harris.
Okay. I know them currently as... Those guys have cool names.
They were a biker gang, basically. Bald, pretty boring.
That's a cool gimmick. Biker gang with names like Skull and 8-Ball.
Yeah.
That's good. But, like, I also don't care about them. Is our tag team division healthy without a team?
I feel like it is, especially when Edge, Christian, Jeff and Matt Hardy, and Funaki come back.
So in a couple months.
1 to 3 months. I mean, it's sort of a gamble. You never know when they'll just drop back in.
Right.
But right now, we've got the Godwins, we've got the Legion of Doom, the New Age Outlaws, we've got Nation of Domination.
Can we just see our teams?
Oh, yeah. Teams.
All right, so...
Hardy Boys, who are out. Edge and Christian, who are out. Quebecers, which they're together for now. Too Much. The Headbangers, the Godwins, Legion of Doom, New Age Outlaws. New Blackjacks is Bradshaw and Barry Windham.
Which we were planning on breaking up.
Yeah, I think they're both better singles, period. 110%. Rock and Roll Express, which I don't know how long we're going to keep them around. Like, they're not really worth their per appearance rate.
They're a draw.
Yeah, I mean... But
like, roll out their per appearances and then broom them.
Yeah,
at least get what you get.
That's kind of what I was feeling about the situation. And then Kai and Tai.
So, one of our goals is to glow up the tag team division.
Sure. Yeah, I love tag team wrestling.
It's also literally Vince McMahon's going to pay us game bucks for it.
Yes.
So, does getting rid of this tag team help do that in some way? That's the question.
They're 1 star. We would have to build them up to be good. Also, they have the traits of humorless.
That's great.
And naturally stale.
Okay, yeah, get rid of them.
Goodbye. Skull. I feel like keeping Tank Abbott around is fine.
At least he's not naturally stale. Yeah, Tank Abbott's good. I know that name.
For whatever reason, they don't have the Puerto Rican stable on here, which is
Savio Vega and his crew.
Savio Vega, Jesus Castillo Jr., Jose Estrada Jr., and Miguel Perez Jr. Barucas, I want to say.
Probably because, like, no one gave a shit. No one gave a shit about Savio Vega back in the day, or any of his friends.
A lot of people pretend like they give a shit about Savio Vega now. And don't get me wrong, the guy was an innovator in the business for a lot of reasons.
Him being a good wrestler and people giving a shit about him are different things.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody gave a shit about Savio Vega.
As much as I would like to do something with these guys, like... Oh, or maybe are they listed as a stable? Is that what's going on? Factions? DX, Nation, Golden Age, yeah, Los Parroquios.
So, like...
Boricuas, there we go. Truth Commission, that's we're slowly getting... I don't know, did you want to hang on to Bull Buchanan?
I don't know who. I know Kurgan isn't the Kurgan from
Yes.
Highlander. Oh, it is?
Oh, from the Highlander? No, he's from the Oddities.
We gotta keep Kurgan.
I wasn't gonna get rid of Kurgan. What are you talking about? We got angry ass threatening us fucking Golga. We got Luna.
Stuff Kurgan in the golden age of grotesque. We need to know if we can add more people without it violating the contract with Vincent.
Maybe I need to set them up as like a proper like trio, like tag team. So let's do that actually. Teams. Add. Type. Trio. There we go. Goldest. Was it Vader?
Yeah, Vader. Big Van Vader.
Vader. And was Marrow in the trio?
Mark Marrow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Do you know maybe why the internet commentators, listicle people on the internet, have taken to calling Vader by his full name, like Big Daddy Cool Diesel, incessantly?
No.
It's just they won't just say Vader. It's always Big Van Vader, like with the insistence of Vince McMahon saying Big Daddy Cool Diesel.
Oh, they're already set up. It's good.
Okay, good. Well, a faction with that name already exists.
Maybe that's the issue. I don't know. Whatever. It should count. If it doesn't, who gives a shit?
Okay. Well, I mean, if that's the way we're looking at it, then yeah, we can add Luna and Kurgan and all the other people who belong in that stable.
And maybe we'll go do that in just a second here. Let's see. So, how do we feel about the Puerto Ricans?
Can they reasonably add to any of our booking goals?
I feel like they're a decent faction.
They're useful, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't want to get rid of them yet, I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay. Phil LaFawn, however, I don't think we need.
I don't know who that is.
That's him, right there.
Okay.
Most of the guys we don't know on here were just sort of no names. Nothing really ever happened with them too big.
I was a small child in 1997.
This is
I was 8.
roughly just before I started watching wrestling again. Maybe no, yeah, it was after the screw job. So it would have been 1998 sometime that I started watching again. Brian Lee is fake Undertaker.
I always thought he had a good look, despite being,
Yeah, it's the Undertaker. There he is. Taken under. He's got a decent work rate.
He's got a decent work rate. He's only 31. He's not super over.
Okay, well, hang on to him for a second.
It's questionable if you want to hang on to him until you can repackage him, sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, you never know who's going to get injured.
Yeah.
How do we feel about Bull Buchanan?
Memes aside, I don't give a shit about Bull Buchanan.
Let's see about his work rate. No.
No,
Yeah,
he sucks. Fuck off.
See ya, Bull. Pierre Oulet and Jacques Rougeau we're not getting rid of. Kurgan's fine. Sable's fine. Savio Vega's great. Tiger Ali Singh.
He was a pretty over mid-carder last night. Over 41. He's got good charisma. He's only 26. There's time to work with him.
Okay. All right. He's got some comedy chops. We can really take advantage of that. Redeems bad gimmicks. And he loves training, so we could actually stick a trainer on him and get his work rate up, and he'd be someone decent.
Yeah. I don't hate that. He's certainly someone I don't care to keep if we want to get rid of more people, but at the same time...
I feel like we can try to make something out of him. Let's train his work rate.
Let's train him.
Marilyn Carter has been assigned to train Tiger Ali Singh, and he loves training, so good. Steve Blackman obviously is amazing. Not getting rid of him. Everyone else here seems pretty good to me. Am I allowed to get rid of Jeff Jarrett?
How over is he?
43%. And someone says he has a really good work rate. I don't agree with them, but...
that's a hard call. He's a good heel.
Clearly, I don't like him.
That's the thing, is he's good at getting a reaction. And, he's a known name, and he's good enough to draw. But, this becomes a is it something where you just don't really want him to get over in a wrestling fed you're in charge of?
I mean, if I got in charge of a fed, no, I wouldn't. I'm not that petty. If it was like real life, the man's got a family to feed. Once he started acting like a shithead, I would.
But this is a good collection of pixels.
That's true.
I tell you what, these guys get problems. Like, they get, like, involved in shit, and...
The second Jeff Jarrett starts shit.
Yeah, just broom him the second he becomes a problem.
Can I apply that rule to Jim Cornette also?
I mean, Jim Cornette's not on the fireable list, is he?
Yeah, he's a manager.
Oh, well then let's fire him now.
Okay. Oh, wow, look at that charisma.
Oh, jeez, why is he so over? He sucks. Wasn't even a good manager. That's right.
What are you talking about? He was amazing. Do you remember his talk? Man, that...
you know what? I might be letting Jim Cornette color my perception of Jim Cornette.
Why didn't we draw Jimmy Cornette? Why is he the...
Oh, he'd be boring looking. Man with glasses.
Yeah, but still.
He's too over to fire. That's unfortunate.
Okay, alright.
I want to, but he's too over. We could strap him to anyone who's having a charisma problem, and that would help.
Yeah, why is he managing Jeff Jarrett, of all people?
Yeah, no, why is he managing Jeff Jarrett? Okay, we gotta fix that.
Alright, so let's go look at our... Teams are all fine. We just checked on them. Everybody's still here. Factions. Truce Commission is just Tank and Kurgan now. I say we break them up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Disband. Yes. NWA Invasion.
Oh, that's
for
why.
whatever reason.
That's why, because it's him, the Rock and Roll Express. People who are big in NWA like Jim Cornette. That's why Jim Cornette is managing them.
Man, what a small amount of people.
It's a shitty invasion, my dude, but it was the NWA.
Yeah. Okay. So, feuds. We need to start some feuds.
And this is something we can start in the background before the actual show itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll help us keep track of shit better. So, we need our
main event feud.
It's just Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels.
Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels.
Delightfully, because we cannot hear the background music, we can't do that thing where, you sing along with it.
That is delightful, because I definitely would do that.
Okay. Feud item. Just new title challengers. I just want to... It's kind of a...
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. I wish there was something more angry sounding for that.
We could, create a feud.
Is that gonna work? Well, I mean, new title challenger is more heat than disrespect, so it has the biggest hype number.
Here it is, Burned Down House. So randomized feud name. We can click that a couple times.
Honestly, scroll down. Yeah, I mean, new title challenger is inherently more hype. I just say let's keep it simple.
Create. Cool. So then we've also got the feud between Owen and the Golden Age of Grotesque. I'd say call it a singles feud with Goldust.
Yeah, I'd say yes. Call it a feud with Goldust.
Owen Hart. Goldust. And that's the randomized one.
Better wrestler is inherently good for a Hart to have as either end of that gimmick.
That's right, because his whole faction beat down Owen, and Owen has something to prove.
Yeah, I feel like getting Goldust's title is a part of the deal, but ultimately Owen is just upset that I'm Owen Hart. I'm a better wrestler than you. Why? What the hell is going on? Am I taking
got
crazy?
Lucky. Stone Cold was a factor. Your faction was a factor.
Fight me. Fight me one-on-one and we'll see.
I like it. I'm here for it. Did we have any other feuds we wanted to start now?
So here's the thing. Typically, is actual booking advice, a good thing to do to start a feud is to just put guys together and see who has chemistry, but we can't do that here.
No, we totally can.
Oh.
It just happens live.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then, is there any other feud that we need for long-term
I think those were the only ones we talked about last time.
I don't think there's anything else we have set up for long-term stuff. Growing the tag team division is more about just making sure there's tag team action on every show and treating it seriously. Then yeah, I don't really think so.
All right. In that case, then let's take one more look and see if there's anybody who's pissed off. Can we do that? No, we'll see that when we book. So let's go to book. So this is nice here too, as well. It's coming through my headphones. The music is why you can kind of hear it. That's the way I have to record the background music because we have kind of a jank setup.
Oh, that's fine. It just seems like it's getting louder.
It's probably getting a louder part of the song. It's where our voices are clipping it. I mean, I will play this back. I will watch it. If the audio sucks, I'm sorry, current viewer. We will fix it in the future.
Yep.
Just be safe. Just turn it down a little bit. There we go. It's also registers at a different volume there than it does.
Oh, okay.
So we got our big feuds. I don't think we want to start off with a match with HBK and Steve Austin.
No, they aren't fighting until pay-per-view time.
Okay, so let's do a segment. New challenger feud. Okay. Only feuds. Promo battle's pretty good. Fight's pretty good. None of this promo ambush can be interesting.
I feel like one of the two top ones, they're really good. They have inherent good qualities. And, I mean, at the end of the day, Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin in a promo war that's going to be good.
Okay, I'm going to say let's open the show with that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Steve Austin comes and like calls Shawn out for you're talking about your, Degeneration X, you talk about you being anti-authority, and then who takes handouts from the boss, huh? Who takes handouts from Vince McMahon?
Okay. And let's go ahead and handle this Goldust vs. Owen Hart feud. I think this is a good one to have as like a match. Let's see here. Can his management be there? So, this is something else we need to talk about is staleness. Alright, and thank you for popping up. Monthly event matches add +1. Weekly show matches add +0.5, and segments add +0.25 to a feud's staleness check. If we hit to 4,
it'll check to see if people have gotten tired of it.
It will, yeah. It's you got to be careful. That's probably about time to end the feud. So you don't want to oversaturate. You want to do promos a lot instead of just matches, which is, logical wrestling booking. Yeah. But I think we're good to start with a match here.
I mean, we could do like our booking watch whether the star we guide towards and just do a straight up tag team match.
We could. I was thinking if we wanted to see how booking a bad finish affects a match, this might be a good one to see it on.
Just like to start us off. Okay, yeah.
It already added him in there.
Goldust and Owen Hart.
Book, and we'll take care of the other shit
in match time.
Yeah, in match time. No, not title. No title.
No, just this is not a chat. This is not a title match.
Okay, so that's good. This opens our show, not our main event. A promo battle, please. All right.
So next big priority, we want to get it out of the way. Tag team something to do with the tag team division.
Okay, go to tag team matches. We featured Degeneration X and the Legion of Doom on the last show. The New Age Outlaws and the Legion of Doom. Let's get some other guys in there.
Yeah, let's get 2 other teams and have them do a match. This is very like by the numbers basic booking, but just a match to determine who the new #1 contenders are.
I mean, we could run a tournament because, like, why are these guys getting a shake over anyone else?
Yeah. Do we have an even number of teams if you take out the champs?
Let's see. 1, 2,
yes,
3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Well, yeah, if we don't count the Rock and Roll Express.
Which we don't, because I'm not putting the titles on part-time talent.
Yeah, that's just stupid. So, Okay. I'm thinking we got a Quebecers Godwins match. That looks pretty good. Decent stats, face and heel.
Yeah, okay.
Decent overness.
Good match to start things off. There we go.
Not a multi-man match. There we go.
Good.
Minus 20 alignment boost.
Why?
Weird.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe because there's not a feud to it. Maybe because it's just a match.
Were they both heels?
No, they're I'll delete. We'll do it again. Godwin's
Heel.
heel.
Face.
Quebecers face. Maybe it's like one of those things where one of them's face, one of them's heel or something.
Oh.
But it's fine. It's not a huge deal.
That's annoying.
We'll live through it.
That's annoying. But
Do we want to put in another tag match? We have the new Blackjacks. We're planning on splitting them up.
So we can work with that. We can have this be they get eliminated in the first round, and it fuels the breakup.
There you go. There you go. Good call. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Who do we want to put over them then? Too much, the Headbangers or the Legion of Doom?
Legion of Doom would be silly to get eliminated in the first round. Legion of Doom.
Okay. Cool. So then let's go back to segments because we've only got 2 left here.
Yeah, because we want at least one more segment on the show.
Well, we can break up the team there.
Yeah, this is the 90s. We can just do that. We don't need to have it play out over a month and a half.
Well, and they've been working for however long.
And then we can put them in a feud against each other. Have one of them turn heel on the other. That's a good breakup feud. Keeps them both busy.
Bad at all. Disband faction? Is that the same as disband team? Let's find out. No, okay, select participants.
And then
New Blackjacks. Our end book. Okay, so you can only select factions.
So we need a breakup team.
Retire. Leave faction, join other faction. Heel turn, face turn. Loser unavailable or remove managed talent.
I mean, if we book a heel turn or a face turn on whoever there, will it automatically break them up, or will they be stuck in a tag team after one of them turns on the other?
No, they'll be not stuck in the tag team, but because we can just go remove them. There was one that was like tag team tension, so let's maybe keep them on for a minute, see what we can build out of this. Team tension. There we go. Need at least 2 participants. I do. The black. Oh, that's like tension between 2 tag teams. Boo. All right. You know what? I'm not doing this segment then. We'll worry about it later. Let's get some hype here. Let's get a promo or something. We've got these guys: Undertaker, Ken Shamrock, Kane, Foley. And we should put Foley in a promo.
Yeah, none of them are gonna be in the title sequence for the foreseeable future, really. Yeah.
So I just Foley put him in the ring. Just fucking spirited promo. He's a face right now, right?
Yeah. Just have Mick Foley talk about being awesome.
Which I believe he did at the pay-per-view as well.
Yes, and then we have him do it for another week, and then we have someone interrupt him, and then they fight. Simple.
Sounds great. Sounds fantastic. Could be the Undertaker. They're a great draw. Or Kane. He's here now.
Oh, I like the idea of Mick Foley versus Kane.
Okay. Do we want to throw the other tag team in the first leg of the tournament here? Is that going to be our last match on the card?
I mean, we could. Having only one singles match on a Raw is weird.
That's true. So let's book another singles match. That other tag team match can happen next week. Let's get some bigger draw guys in here. See, Ken Shamrock and Kane fought at the pay-per-view. Ken Shamrock won. We could have like Shawn Michaels face someone else in the main event. just as like a match. They do that sometimes.
Yeah, like Stone Cold opens with a promo, and then Shawn Michaels has a match. You can't focus on Stone Cold right now. You gotta focus on your match against whoever the fuck.
Oh, but Stone Cold's morale sucks right now, so we could put Stone Cold in the match.
Yeah, or he could do a match, and then no, you're not. We're not. They're not gonna fight on free TV
against Undertaker, because Undertaker's morale is pretty high.
Yeah, who has a nice high morale and who can take a loss?
Yeah,
and then he beats them to like send a message. Like, obviously you can't book this, but you would put Shawn on commentary.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's our show. We've got promo battle. Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold come out. They talk. New Blackjacks versus Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom's going to go over. Mick Foley comes out, cuts a promo. Godwins versus the Quebecers. We'll find out who wins there. Then we've got Goldust versus Owen Hart, to see who's the better wrestler. We're going to do a dusty finish on that of some kind and see how that works out. And then Taker versus Stone Cold. Stone Cold's going to go over, get him some of his morale back.
There we go.
All right, sounds good. Let's play. Yes. All right, how's this promo start out for us? Ooh, 4 and like a 3rd stars.
That's
nice.
fire. That's fire. That's over.
Yeah, and that started the feud. It's popping off.
Yeah, that's... all right. So here's a difference between how I want to book things and how how WWE and how wrestling bookers typically book things. And this actually works with the mechanics of the gimmick, the mechanics of the game. I don't want this to go to more than like 2 pay-per-view cycles.
Okay. Yeah, we can do it.
This doesn't need to be a fucking 5-month John Cena versus Randy Orton feud where they keep getting their win back. No. We build it up, we build it up, we build it up. We have Stone Cold go over, we have him win, move on.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Okay, continue. Got the new Blackjacks versus Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom's going to win. Kabam! 3. That's not bad. Good start.
That's not bad.
Continue. Mick Foley cuts a promo. Very popular. Almost 4 stars. Good work.
Good.
Told the fans they're the reason for him wrestling.
That's just true.
Good job, Michael. All right, so we've got the Godwins and the Quebecers. I like both of these teams. Do you want to just simulate, see who goes forward?
I'm absolutely fine with either of these teams winning. I think fucking the Godwins are too good of a wrestlers for the shitty gimmick they have, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
But, like, the gimmick's over, so...
it's pretty over right now. Right? 43.5 versus the Quebecers 51. Well, you know what? Let's just let it ride.
Okay.
Quebecers defeated the Godwins. Almost a 3-star match. Didn't do super great.
Not a great match.
But that's fine. Here we have this. So we're adding a finish.
I love that they actually name it Dusty. That's adorable.
Yeah. And then we've got others we haven't unlocked. Oh, ring collapse. That should be fun.
So, I mean, let's go with one of the free ones.
Interference, DQ, or cheating?
All right, so here's the question. Interference DQ means Owen technically has a win because Luna jumps in and helps beat him down, right? Mm-hmm. Now, that gives Owen the win, but he didn't actually beat Goldust. Cheating means Owen lost to Goldust again. Which one is better fuel for I am a better wrestler than you, this is bullshit?
I think cheating. I don't think he should even have the conciliatory...
Like DQ win?
Yeah. So, cheating. A participant uses illegal tactics to win. It's going to make our rating penalty go down. It's going to have a hit on our feud staleness. Or no. A normal match adds +1, so it's slightly less stale.
Because there's not a definitive winner. That makes sense.
Yeah. So,
I got no problems with that.
Did we accidentally make this a title match?
No, we specifically didn't.
Okay. I hope. So Goldust wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Crowd interest. Oh, that's right.
It's almost like there's a reason Dusty Rhodes books like this.
Jesus. That's with the penalty.
Yeah, dude, this would have been a 4.5-star match. These are really good, talented wrestlers who are really charismatic and really work well together. There's a reason why you don't give away the finish on free TV. We make fun of Dusty finishes, but they exist for a reason.
I'm just so glad these guys are working so well together. I love
because this program's gonna go.
Yeah,
this got legs.
This is good. All right, so we got Undertaker versus Stone Cold. Stone Cold's gonna win.
Yeah.
Bam. Undertaker was cool with it. He didn't give a shit.
Which is his... Mark doesn't give a shit at the end of the day.
The match wasn't really hot. I'm kind of surprised about in terms of like quality.
No, the Goldust and Owen Hart showed them up.
Hell yeah, but that's all right. We got through a show.
Okay, this is we can do this.
We got 30 creative points. It was a 3.5-star show. I'm sure WCW swamped us. No, not by much. Not by as much as you would think.
Yeah, only 1 million people more.
It's a little over 500,000. But we're climbing. And actually, we gained fans.
We gained fans, and we beat them in the star ratings.
Hell yeah. Yeah, actually,
they put on kind of a stinker.
Cool. Well, go us. All right.
So we come and vote that ass.
We've got no messages from anybody today.
All right.
So let's just go to the book.
Right on through.
Okay. So... let's go to our tag teams first.
Yeah.
So we already did...
we did round 1. Do we remember who won what? Because I sure don't.
Legion of Doom and Quebecers Advance.
Okay.
This is a good place to... Can I get to my... There we go. Get that out of the way there. That
yeah.
Cover all that up. All right. So... Quebecers...
Hello.
Legion of Doom. Not the Legion of Dom.
That's a different gimmick. That's a Goldust gimmick for later.
So, the Headbangers and Too Much, they face now?
Sure.
Okay.
That's a good opener.
Yeah, that's not...
and the Headbangers will be winning.
Okay.
Too Much sucks. I don't care how over they were, they suck.
They weren't over then.
No.
They weren't over until they became too cool.
Yeah, this Too Cool with Scotty Too Hottie and Grandmaster Sexay.
Yeah.
No, no, stop.
So, do we want to include any of the factions in this? If we get it to an even 8 teams.
That's true. All right, so DX is currently busy.
And they're the champs anyway.
And unless we're gonna add the New Age Outlaws into them, there's not enough. They're not a tag team.
I think they are together. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe not. Whatever.
But the Nation could easily be.
And Los Boruquias.
I mean, hell yeah, bro.
I'm bad at pronunciating. Let's do it.
Farouk and Godfather versus
Miguel and
that
Jose.
absolutely works.
Sounds good. I feel like those guys draw more. So, all right, let's get another segment in there. Let's continue Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold.
Not what we did last week.
No, and that you actually get penalized if you just keep pumping the same segment. So what's going on here? We've got 63 hype, heat, whatever you want to call it.
That's what the game
only
called
0.25 staleness, so that's cool.
Yeah, we're working on that. And it's got more staleness. Like it gained a potential staleness before the check. It went from 4 to 5.
Yeah, because of how hot the feud is.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's good game design.
Yeah,
just flat out, that's good game design.
So let's see here.
What's a good?
I'll get feuds up. Also, what happens as we build, as we do segments, we get better at doing them.
Oh, that's nice. Like generally for everybody.
Yeah,
that's cool. So this should be a fight or an ambush, or like we should see them punch each other here. Not in a wrestling ring with a match going on, but these two should be fighting. This, for me, in the 90s, this is 90 fake cops fill the ring and separate them territory.
Okay, all right. I'm going to say promo ambush. I think fight should be one of the last ones we get.
Yeah, like the last big heat one right before the pay-per-view. These guys, they can't keep away from each other. They gotta fight. We can't hold it off anymore. They'll destroy the arena. That's when you do the fight. And then who ambushes who? It really works either way, to be perfectly honest.
I think the game figures it out.
Okay.
All right, so our other feud is Goldust versus Owen Hart. Maybe
they shouldn't fight. They shouldn't be in a match this week.
Shouldn't be in a match this week. Okay, so another a promo thing.
Yeah, a promo thing. Maybe you know what? All right, so we want to try and build up all of the Golden Age. I know that because we want to try and we might have to turn them into a trio at some point. Whatever. I'm not attached to the creative points. But Owen Hart is our face here. Owen Hart is our underdog. He is the one the fans got to connect with. He's the one who needs to be able to put his hand on the TV.
Right.
So, I suggest Goldust doesn't feel like he needs to beat Owen again. He's beat him twice. I have nothing left to prove. If you want another match, you're gonna have to earn it by pick a member of the Golden Age.
Okay.
You gotta beat Mark Marrow, or you gotta beat Vader.
So
to if you want to fight me, if you want a shot at the Intercontinental title, you have to fight me. You don't get to fight me. You have to fight Vader. You have to fight Mark Marrow. You have to fight another member of the Golden Age and beat them, and then maybe you'll get a shot.
So we need to build hype as well. Do we want to do like a promo thing first and then that match, or we could do the promo this week and the match next week?
I don't really necessarily want to repeat the thing again, though. I wish there was a way to... There's not a way to get the game to understand what I want, what Owen Hart versus Vader would be, right? Without...
That it was set up by Goldust. I mean, maybe we could apply him as a manager, but I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think that would build the feud in the game.
Yeah.
So, promo would be the only way to do that, right?
Yeah.
Do the promo and then do the match?
Match next week or this week?
Either way.
Either way, okay.
Like, you wanna fight me, you gotta fight Vader, and you gotta fight him right now.
There we go. We'll put them there.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
All right. We got 2 segments left. I think...
More matches, probably.
Yeah, more matches. So, let's do a Fatal 4-Way. How's that sound?
Okay, yeah.
Let's get Kane, Mick Foley, Triple H,
Another upper mid-carder.
another upper mid-carder, someone we want to kind of... Oh, The Rock.
Yeah. Oh, hey, let's just put in an all-time classic. Just on this random Raw.
Ain't classic yet. The boy's still with the nation.
Yeah, give it time.
Actually, that's our main event. Okay, so we've got one more segment to do. I agree. I think it should be another match.
The lower mid card has been absent from the last 2 Raws. So
Well, we've had the tag teams.
Well, you know what? Our light heavyweight champion has not been on the show.
I mean, as a manager, but yeah. So Luna, just a title defense?
If we're planning on having her win, sure.
Sure. Let's cement her here. Who can she beat?
Yeah, who can take a loss? Who isn't a tag team wrestler?
Well, she's
a face or she's a heel. Okay, so we need a good face for her to squish. Who's over at least decently, 40% or higher.
We got Brian Lee. He's neutral.
Yeah, have her fucking beat fake Undertaker.
There we go.
That's a good marquee match. There's the light heavyweight title defended on free TV.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so if you run down the card just to make sure we're all on the same page, Headbangers versus Too Much. Headbangers are going over, as you suggested. Goldust tells Owen Hart, "You don't get another shot at my title.
You gotta beat Big Van Vader
You gotta
first.
beat Vader, and it's fucking Vader." And Owen's like, jeez. We get a light heavyweight championship match. Brian Lee versus Luna. She's going to go over. The Nation of Domination, Farouk and the Godfather versus Los Boricuas, Miguel Perez Jr. and Jose Estrada Jr. We've got Shawn Michaels ambushing Stone Cold during a promo, or vice versa. We don't know.
It works either way.
And the main event is The Rock with Farouk versus Triple H with Chyna versus Mick Foley with nobody versus Kane with Paul Bearer.
Mick Foley with nobody.
I don't have any friends.
Mama Foley's baby boy.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, so Headbangers are going over.
Yeah.
Kaboosh.
Too Much does not get a win.
Not a hot match.
That's okay. They're not going to be winning.
Let's make a note here of.
They can lose to the Legion of Doom next
the
round.
Headbangers.
Oh yeah, people like this too.
Oh yeah, that's real hype. Nice, very good. Owen Hart is starting to get over. Oh yeah.
Yes, give it to me.
All right, light heavyweight championship. Luna wins. Not a great match. Not a spectacular match. But
speaking of, I want to look at Luna after the show. She's 2-2. She's a good worker. Yeah. So we just got to work on getting her over.
Yeah, and it's Brian Lee's not super popular.
That's fine. It's another win for her title reign.
Yeah, it's fine.
Another win for the Golden Age of Grotesque.
Nation versus Los Boricuas.
I don't care who wins this. My heart says the Nation because I know who they are.
Let's hit simulate.
Yeah. And my heart wins.
Nation goes over.
Match quality does not win.
Not a good match.
Okay, well.
Hey, this is the second week Raw. It's all right. We're just doing what we're doing. Oh, and this was for our tag team thing.
Yeah.
So.
The Nation.
I'm going to specifically write down who, because they're a stable.
Yeah.
All right, we continue. We've got this promo ambush. Who wins the promo ambush?
Oh, okay. Like who wins an ambush happens and then that probably decides who ambushes who. Who should come out on top? Who should be standing strong at the end of this fight?
I think HBK should for a couple of reasons.
Okay.
1, Stone Cold has a good point.
He does.
2, he's our champ.
And it looks better when Stone Cold wins.
Yeah.
Stone Cold's gimmick was built on defeating a man and beating him up for a month and then taking his title. But this is a different universe.
Oh my God! What a promo.
They loved it. They loved it. Oh yes, you made the right decision, friend.
Stone Cold Steve Austin started a promo in the ring when Shawn Michaels appeared from behind to ambush him. What a cheap attack!
Yes, that is exactly what I wanted from you, game.
Super kicked him in the teeth.
That's exactly what I wanted from you, game.
All right, and then the main event. Do we care who wins? Let's see what we got going on.
This is just to be a good wrestling match.
Man. Yeah. Triple H's morale is kind of low.
If somebody needs a win, give them the win.
Okay. Triple H.
Oh, he got a lot of boost out of that, too. That was a terrible fucking match.
Not a great match, for whatever reason.
But hey, it got him, his morale went up.
He's starting to get over, actually.
As like a bad boy.
Oh, the feud's hot. The Shawn Michaels Stone Cold feud. Oh my God, this is going great. All right, continue. And continue. Got 20 creative points. This is a 3-star show.
But we're still catching up.
Nitro beat our ass, but we're
They put on a show that was a full star higher, and they only beat us by $250,000.
That's true. That's true.
I will catch you. I will defeat you, Ted Turner.
Alrighty. Where are we at time-wise here?
47
minutes. We can get another one in. Okay. Let's get to the book. We have no notifications. So, look at that. 73. We got 7 whole staleness we can spend on this.
Oh my God, they love it. They love it.
Okay.
This is why wrestling bookers have shit go 9 months. They love that.
Yeah. So, Goldust not Goldust. That's tagged as multi. That's what's going on here. That's not what we want. I don't think it's like the video game where it
That's the music.
Man, it's banging right now.
Can you even hear us? The audio levels are covered.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, we're fine. It's rocking.
So let's, you know what? It's another learning experience. Let's just book Owen Hart
versus
Vader, and see how that goes.
Yeah, if there's some way we can get the game to figure out what we want, great. If not, Owen Hart wins, leading to a match at the pay-per-view.
I just realized that we've got 2 really high charisma guys in Honky Tonk and Jerry Lawler, and they only got so many appearances.
Did they ever feud?
I don't know.
You know what they could do?
After next pay-per-view.
Are they both heels?
Honky Tonk heel, Jerry Lawler also heel, yeah.
They have limited appearances.
They do have limited appearances. 4 for Honky Tonk and 6 for Jerry. We could do a promo for Jerry Lawler where he turns face.
Look at that charisma.
I know, right?
Would that fuck his overness?
And probably not, especially if the fans respond to it.
We could do a promo where the King turns face, and then have Honky Tonk show up, and he's upset about it. And then they fight.
Yeah.
And then Jerry Lawler beats him.
Let's try to remember for next week to have a promo where King turns face.
Yeah.
Just to get that out of the way. All right.
We could do it this week. We got space.
Well, timing wise, I'd like for it to happen. We go to the pay-per-view. Whatever happens, there happens, and then the feud starts.
I'd like your business.
Anyway, so this needs to keep getting hot.
Yeah. Again, they don't no wrestling matches.
No. This is week 3. I don't think we need to fight yet.
No, that's week 4.
Yes, exactly.
So does it go up? I want to see something about Promo War. Okay, so since we did something else...
It is repeatable, yeah.
But since we did something else, the negative, the malice from repeating promo battle goes away.
I think we could do it like every week. It's just kind of gets staler. These kinds. See how it's highlighted?
Yeah, already held.
Yeah, already
right.
held. So yeah, we could just do another promo battle.
Is there anything else better? I don't want them to be doing a fucking push-up contest. I'll say that much. Contract signing. That's always a good one.
Well, we could do the fight this week and the contract signing next week.
That's... you won me over. You won me over. I like that.
All right, let them fight.
Let them fight, but not in a ring.
No. Some sort of backstage ambush.
You can't put that at the top of the card.
Yeah, well, we'll do it in a second here. Okay. All right, so the
Next round
tag
of
team
the tag
tournament. Yeah, we need to get...
at least one match of it.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we could do one match this week, one match next week. Final. No, we need to do the finals on the last show of the pay-per-view cycle, so that the pay-per-view is the
tag team championship.
is the title match.
So
we need both matches on this card.
I'd say we figure out between the Quebecers and Farouk and Godfather who wins. Like that's just random, simulate, and then Legion of Doom will go over Headbangers.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Legion of Doom versus Headbangers. I don't think that's going to be a very good match.
Me neither.
And then we're going to have
Farouk and the Godfather. So
Nation
versus
Quebecers.
And yeah, it remembers Godfather and The Rock. Okay. So
Godfather and The Rock.
All right. So actually, we need to know: do we change it, or do we institute the fucking Freebird rule on all stables?
I mean, it's an option. I stick with Farouk and Godfather for now.
Okay. I like the Freebird rule for stables personally.
I'm not against it at all. Okay.
All right, so we got that. I want at least one singles match on this card that isn't Vader versus Owen Hart.
Yeah. Let's how did Triple H go there? Oh, he's up to 60 now. That's good.
He's fine. He's good.
Everybody's doing pretty good on morale. Stone Cold's a little low-ish, but not too bad.
You know what? Big Foley's been talking a big game for a couple weeks. Let's have him beat somebody.
Weren't we talking about having him fight Kane or something?
We liked the idea.
Okay. We could have Kane like attack him during a promo or something.
Do we got room on the pay-per-view to put the match on there?
We got 10 matches.
Could do.
Yeah, could do. Let's do that.
Mick Foley's been talking for weeks now, so... someone finally came to shut him up.
Manage, I believe.
They're both former Paul Heyman guys.
Roster.
Or Paul Bearer guys. This works.
Company. Feuds. Okay. We're going to add superstars. We're going to add...
Mankind.
Can. And
Mick Foley. He's currently Mick Foley.
He's Mick Foley for whatever reason.
Disrespect.
No more joke. Oh, that we need we don't have that yet. So I would say probably disrespect.
Yeah.
Great.
They're both former, Mick Foley's a former Paul Heyman guy. It makes sense that I keep saying that.
That's the phrase.
Yeah. A former Paul Bearer guy. So, it makes sense that the current Paul Bearer guy is upset by his chit-chat.
Promo ambush. Book. Okay, let's get that. This.
All right, now we need a proper main event.
Okay, proper main event.
Owen Hart versus Vader could be the main event.
It could be. I wouldn't hate that. We do have all these dudes, though.
We do. But, like, we also have the entire lower card. And the tag team's getting plenty of shine. And 2 other championships. The Intercontinental is getting shine. It's got a big feud. Who's the fucking... Is it the European title? What's the other title that isn't the Intercontinental? Bradshaw. Nothing been happening with fucking Bradshaw for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, that's true. I say let's do a multi-man match here. Just get some guys some ring time, see how they sail. Marrow's not been up to anything. Get Jeff Jarrett in there. Ahmed Johnson's got good work rate. No, not for the title. Sound good?
I mean, it doesn't sound bad.
And then, what do we want here in terms of... Could try to build some of these guys. Steve Blackman, Tiger Ali Singh. Oh, he's not got good work rate.
No, he's getting trained, though.
Yeah.
Is there someone on this list we want to build up? Is there someone on this list we want to push?
Specifically?
Taka's back.
Taka's been here. It's Funaki
That's right.
Taka's got a 3-star work rate. Taka's going to be in a match. Who else has got a fucking highest work rate?
Yeah, let's just have a good wrestling match happen. Let's just appease Dave Meltzer. If we got a 2 and 2, they can hang.
Yeah. So Mark Henry hasn't. Oh no, he's garbage right now. Never mind.
Mark Henry needs some training.
D'Lo, 2 Cold Scorpio.
2 Cold Scorpio.
Fuck it.
This match just happens, okay? A lot of this is just matches happen, okay? Leave me alone.
Yeah, well, it's, through the week book. We're trying to build guys. We're trying to get them popular. That's how you do it.
You can't just have a show that's 2 hours of the Stone Cold versus Shawn Michaels show.
That's what burns you out on wrestling. So, we got 2 Cold Scorpio versus Taka Michinoku. We'll see who wins. Legion of Doom versus the Headbangers. I believe Legion's going over. Quebecers versus Nation. We'll figure that out by randomization. Mick Foley and Kane are having a disrespect promo thing. Ahmed Johnson, Jeff Jarrett, Mark Marrow, and Bradshaw are in a 4-way match. HBK and Stone Cold fight backstage, and Vader and Owen Hart are fighting the main event, as was promised from last week.
For the right for Owen Hart to challenge for the Intercontinental title again, technically. Even if the game doesn't know that, that's what it's for.
Okay. Simulate or have someone specifically go over?
Is there a reason to have one of them go over?
No.
Okay, then.
Pretty good match. 2 Cold Scorpio went over. Interesting.
All right. Yeah.
Legion of Doom is beating the Headbangers.
Yep. Okay. Man.
Was not a good match.
Fans do not like this tournament.
Was it Simulate?
We were going to randomize this, yeah.
Quebecers, also not a fantastic match. Mick Foley versus Kane. Kane is going to do the ambush because Mick Foley's been the one who's been...
Oh!
Whoa!
So we did good.
Wow. All right, we've got this going on. Should we have our champ look strong, or
these guys are all in the bracket above him? If you want to build up Bradshaw as a singles talent, you have him win this match. If you want to build up the Golden Age of Grotesque, you have Mark Marrow win.
Oh, it would be a reason to have a title match.
Mark Marrow beat him. I beat you.
Yeah. Okay. Mark Marrow, you win. Cool. Oh, it was a decent match.
Yeah.
It was a decent match. Continue. Camera crews live with the fight between Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold. The 2 of them went through an intense brawl at a nearby dance club.
Sure. Stone Cold showed up at the dance club to fight Shawn Michaels is what happened there.
And Owen Hart goes over Vader. Right?
I mean, that was the idea.
Title, yeah.
This whole gimmick doesn't work if Owen Hart doesn't win.
Pretty damn hot. Pretty damn hot. Okay.
The heel stable wins week to week. The face wins at the pay-per-view, man.
Okay.
Dusty gimmick booking works.
It worked
it
out
works.
very well.
But like it exists, but it doesn't happen on pay-per-view. That's not that's different. That's different, man.
So we are chasing. We are getting closer.
We did a little bit worse this time in terms of we lost some fans.
Yeah, we had a pretty tag team tournament's not going over super well, but we got to build a division. That's why Vince gave us this task.
Yeah, like it's not going to be easy, guys.
So Quebecers versus Legion of Doom. That's going to be fun. All right, we will do that on our next episode. Until then. Little Titan Sports
little
logo.
Two Nerds logo in the corner.
Two Nerds logo.
It just slowly fades out as we both stand sort of awkwardly in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Don't you love wrestling?